All right, so you sent in this article
Okay.
about Amazon and AI, and wow,
Yeah,
there's a lot to unpack.
there is.
We're talking robots in warehouses, a shopping assistant named Rufus, AI that can make videos.
Right?
It's like science fiction's becoming reality.
It really is. It's true. Amazon's making some pretty bold moves here.
Yeah.
And this isn't just them
Right.
adding a few cool features here and there. This is about transforming their entire business from how they manage their inventory to how we experience shopping.
So they're not just dipping their toes in the AI pool.
Yeah.
They are diving in headfirst,
Absolutely.
aiming to be a major player
Yeah.
like Google and OpenAI.
Yeah, the article even compares their vision to the early days of electricity.
Oh, wow.
You know, back then, companies had to generate their own power.
Right.
Now we have the grid. Amazon seems to think that AI will follow a similar path with them as a key provider of AI services.
Okay, so Amazon wants to be the electric company of AI, powering the future
Yeah.
with their innovations. What does that look like in practice?
Well, they've developed this family of AI models called Nova.
Okay.
Think of it like their answer to ChatGPT or Google's Gemini. And it's not just one model. There's a whole range,
Right.
from the lightweight ones for simple tasks to these incredibly powerful ones
Oh.
that can handle images, videos, and who knows what else.
Nova.
Yeah,
The name definitely sounds powerful.
it does.
But let's break it down a bit. What can these different Nova models actually do?
Okay, so the basic models, Nova Micro and Nova Lite,
Okay.
those are great for everyday tasks like summarizing documents or translating languages.
Uh-huh.
It's like having a super efficient assistant
Yeah.
that can just take care of all those mundane tasks
Oh, yeah.
that eat up your time.
So those are the ones that can help me power through my emails and
Alright.
research papers more quickly.
Exactly. But then you step up to Nova Pro.
Okay.
And this is where things get really interesting. It's what we call multimodal.
Mm.
It can understand and work with different types of data, not just text. So it can analyze images, understand videos, and even generate them.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You're saying this AI can actually create videos?
Yes.
Like I could describe a scene
Yeah.
and it would make a movie out of it.
Well, not full-length movies just yet,
Okay.
but it can create short videos up to 6 seconds,
Okay.
and they're working on extending that.
All right. So it's like having a mini movie studio
It is.
right at your fingertips.
Yeah, just imagine being able to make product demos or explainer videos just by describing them to an AI.
That would be a game changer,
It would.
especially for small businesses
Yeah,
that don't have big production budgets.
absolutely.
And you mentioned other models that are still in development.
Yes, so there's one called speech-to-speech,
Okay.
which could revolutionize real-time translation.
Wow.
Imagine having a seamless conversation with someone who's speaking a different language, with AI handling the conversion instantly.
That's amazing.
And then there's the any-to-any model,
Any-to-any.
which is still pretty mysterious.
That sounds incredibly ambitious.
Yeah.
What do we know about it so far?
Well, it's basically AI on steroids.
Okay.
The idea is that you can feed it any kind of input, text, image, video, audio,
Wow.
and it can generate any type of output.
So it's like a universal translator
Get it
for
still-
all forms of information.
It really is.
But the how of it
Yeah.
is still under wraps.
It is.
Okay. That's definitely something to keep an eye on.
For sure.
But let's bring it back to reality for a moment.
Okay.
All of this sounds incredibly futuristic.
It does.
But how is Amazon actually using AI right now?
All right.
We know they're not just stockpiling these amazing models
Right.
for some future reveal.
Exactly. They're integrating AI into their operations at every level.
Okay.
One example is customer service.
Right.
They're using generative AI to power a new chatbot that can actually understand your needs,
Okay.
sometimes even before you ask.
I've definitely had my share of frustrating chatbot experiences.
Oh, I hear you.
What makes this one different?
Well, instead of just following a script,
Oh,
it uses AI to analyze your previous interactions,
Uh-huh.
your order history,
Mm-hmm.
even things like your location to predict what you might need.
Well,
The article gives an example of the chatbot anticipating that a customer might want to return a purchase
yeah.
and proactively providing information on return options.
So it's like having a personal assistant who knows my shopping habits
It is.
and can anticipate my needs.
Exactly. And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
They're also using AI to revolutionize the way sellers list their products.
How does that work?
Imagine uploading a picture of your product, and the AI automatically fills in all the details, title, description, category, even the price.
Wow.
Takes all the tedious work out of the process.
Right.
Allows sellers to focus on other aspects of their business.
That would save so much time and effort.
It would.
It seems like Amazon's using AI to streamline every step of the shopping experience.
Absolutely. And it extends behind the scenes as well. They've got over 750,000 robots working in their fulfillment centers.
Wow.
And a lot of that is powered by AI.
Okay.
So think about robots that can sort packages in real time, adapting to different shapes and sizes, all thanks to AI.
It's like a ballet of robots.
It is.
Orchestrated by AI.
Yeah.
But what about the humans who used to do those jobs?
Yeah, that's a question a lot of people are asking.
Yeah.
And it's an important one.
It is.
But Amazon's stance, at least according to the article,
Okay.
is that AI should augment human capabilities, not replace them.
So it's not about human versus robot.
No.
It's about human plus robot.
It is.
I like that perspective.
Yeah.
But we've been talking a lot about how AI is changing things behind the scenes.
Yeah.
What about the actual shopping experience for us consumers?
Yeah.
What's AI doing for us on the front end?
So that's where things get really personalized.
Okay.
They've introduced a new shopping assistant called Rufus that you can actually talk to on their website.
Wait, I can talk to Rufus?
Yes.
Like, have a conversation with him?
Exactly. Imagine being able to ask complex questions like, find me a hiking boot that's waterproof, under $100, and has good ankle support. Rufus can sift through all that information and give you specific recommendations based on your needs.
That's like having a personal shopping expert.
It is.
In my pocket.
Yeah.
I know they've been working on Alexa for a while now.
Right.
But is she still just playing music, setting timers?
Alexa's getting a major AI upgrade as well.
Okay.
They're moving away from that simple command and response model and making her much more proactive.
So what does that look like?
Think about Alexa noticing that you're running low on coffee.
Okay.
And automatically ordering more, or reminding you to pick up your dry cleaning because she knows it's ready.
That sounds really convenient.
It is.
But also a bit Big Brother-ish.
Yeah.
How does Alexa know all this personal stuff about me?
Well, it all comes back to the data you share with Amazon.
Okay.
They use AI to analyze your purchase history, your browsing habits, even your calendar appointments, to build a profile of your preferences and needs.
So the more I use Alexa, the more she learns about me.
Exactly.
And the more personalized her suggestions become.
It is.
That's pretty cool. But it also makes me think about those privacy concerns we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a trade-off, isn't it?
It is. Convenience and personalization often come at the cost of privacy.
Right.
It's up to each individual to decide what level of data sharing they're comfortable with.
Okay.
But it's important to be aware of how your data is being used and to make informed choices.
Well said. So they're making Alexa more proactive.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned personalization.
Right.
How is AI changing the way we interact with Alexa?
They're training her to adapt to your communication style.
Okay.
So if you're very direct and to the point, Alexa will mirror that.
Got it.
If you're more casual and conversational, she'll adjust accordingly.
It's all about making the interaction feel more natural and less robotic.
It is.
I can definitely see the appeal of that.
Yeah.
What about the emotional side of things? Can AI really understand and respond to human emotions?
That's the holy grail of AI, isn't it?
Yeah.
To create machines that can truly empathize with us.
Right.
And they're making progress in that area. They're working on making Alexa more emotionally intelligent so she can recognize your mood and respond appropriately.
So if I sound stressed,
Alexa
might suggest some calming music.
She might.
Or a meditation exercise.
Exactly. Or if you're feeling happy and energetic, she might play a fun game with you.
Okay.
Or suggest a dance party. It's all about creating a more nuanced and human-like interaction.
It's incredible to think about how far AI has come.
It really is.
From simple voice commands to emotionally intelligent assistants. It's evolving at an incredible pace.
It is.
And it's not just about the technology itself. It's about how we use it.
Yeah.
And the choices we make about how we want to live our lives.
Exactly.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground here, from Amazon's new Nova models to their AI-powered shopping experiences and the future of Alexa.
Yes.
But this article isn't just about
Right.
the cool gadgets and features.
It's not.
It also delves into some of the bigger questions surrounding AI,
It does.
like its impact on the workforce and the potential for misuse.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on these broader implications?
I think it's important to acknowledge that AI is a powerful tool.
Okay.
And like any tool,
Yeah.
it can be used for good or for bad.
So it's not just about the technology itself.
Right.
It's about the intentions of the people who are developing it
Yeah.
and using it.
Exactly. And it's up to all of us to be informed, to ask critical questions,
Right.
and to demand that AI is developed and used ethically and responsibly.
Well said. One of the biggest concerns people have is that AI will eventually replace human workers,
Right.
leading to mass unemployment.
Right.
What does this article have to say about that?
Well, it acknowledges that AI is already automating certain tasks and that this trend is likely to continue.
Okay.
But it also emphasizes that AI can create new jobs and opportunities,
Right.
especially in fields like data science, AI development, and AI ethics.
So it's not necessarily a zero-sum game.
No, it's not.
It's about adaptation.
Yeah.
And evolution.
Absolutely.
Workers will need to acquire new skills and find new ways to contribute in an AI-powered world.
Exactly. And it's not just about individual workers.
Okay.
Companies and governments need to be proactive in preparing for this transition.
Okay.
Investing in education and training programs to help people adapt to the changing job market.
So it's a collective responsibility.
It is.
We need to work together to ensure that AI benefits everyone.
Exactly.
Not just a select few.
Absolutely. That's the key.
Okay.
AI has the potential to solve some of the world's most pressing problems, but only if we use it wisely and equitably.
Another concern that often comes up is the potential for AI to be used for malicious purposes.
Right.
Like spreading misinformation. Or creating deep fakes. That could be used to manipulate people.
Yes. It's a very real concern.
Go.
And one that we need to take seriously. As AI becomes more sophisticated, it becomes easier to create realistic and convincing fakes.
Right.
Whether it's images, videos, or even audio recordings.
So we need to be more vigilant than ever.
Absolutely.
About the information we consume and the sources we trust.
Absolutely. And we need to develop tools and technologies that can help us detect and combat these fakes.
Okay.
It's a cat and mouse game.
Yeah.
But it's one that we can't afford to lose.
It's interesting to think about the ethical implications of all this.
It is.
As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, we're going to be faced with a whole new set of moral dilemmas.
Right. It's like we're entering a new era of human history.
Wow.
One where the lines between human and machine are becoming increasingly blurred.
Right.
And it's going to require us to rethink our values, our ethics, and our understanding of what it means to be human.
That's a pretty profound thought.
Yeah.
It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of all the cool new gadgets and features.
Absolutely.
But we can't forget that AI is a powerful force.
It is.
That has the potential to reshape our world in fundamental ways.
In fundamental ways.
We need to approach it with a sense of wonder and curiosity. But also with a healthy dose of caution and critical thinking.
I agree.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the potential benefits and risks of AI.
Right.
But let's bring it back to Amazon.
Okay.
This article paints a picture of a company that is incredibly ambitious and innovative when it comes to AI.
It does.
They're pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Absolutely.
And investing heavily in this technology.
Yeah.
But what's their ultimate goal? What's the driving force behind all of this?
Well, according to the article, Amazon's AI philosophy is centered around 3 core principles.
Okay. Can you break those down for us?
Sure. The first and foremost is they want to improve the customer experience in every way imaginable.
Okay.
They're using AI to make shopping more convenient, more personalized, and more enjoyable.
That makes sense. Amazon is always known for putting the customer first.
Yeah.
What's the second principle?
So the second principle is they want to make their own operations as efficient and effective as possible.
Okay.
AI is helping them streamline everything from inventory management to warehouse logistics, making their business more agile and profitable.
So it's about maximizing efficiency and minimizing cost.
Exactly.
Both for Amazon and their customers.
It is.
What's the third principle?
The third principle is that they're committed to developing completely new and innovative products and services that leverage the power of AI.
So they're not just content with improving existing processes.
No.
They want to create something entirely new.
Yes.
Something that will revolutionize the way we live, work, and interact with the world.
A great way to put it.
That's a great way to put it.
And it's clear from this article that they're not afraid to take risks and experiment. They're constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI.
Yeah.
And it's exciting to see where they'll take us next.
Okay, so we've explored Amazon's ambitious AI strategy.
Yeah.
Their innovative Nova models.
Yes.
And their vision for a future where AI is seamlessly integrated into our lives.
It is.
But let's step back for a moment and consider the bigger picture.
Okay.
What do you think the most significant impact of this AI revolution will be?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
What will the world look like in, say, 10 or 20 years if these trends continue? That's a question that keeps a lot of futurists up at night.
I bet.
And honestly, it's hard to predict with certainty.
Yeah.
But one thing is clear.
Okay.
AI is going to reshape our world in profound ways, affecting every aspect of our lives.
Okay, let's dive into that a bit.
Okay.
What are some of the specific areas where you see AI having the biggest impact?
Well, for starters, the way we work is going to change dramatically.
Right.
We're already seeing AI automating certain tasks.
Right.
And that trend is going to accelerate.
Okay.
Jobs that were once considered safe from automation are now becoming vulnerable.
That's a scary thought for a lot of people.
It is.
Are we all going to be replaced by robots?
I don't think it's that simple.
Okay.
AI is a tool.
Right.
And like any tool, it can be used to enhance our abilities or to replace them. The key is to focus on those uniquely human skills that AI can't replicate, like creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence.
So it's not about computing with AI.
No.
It's about finding ways to collaborate with it.
Exactly.
And leverage its strengths.
Yes, and it's not just about the workforce.
Okay.
AI is going to change the way we learn, the way we communicate, the way we entertain ourselves, even the way we form relationships.
Can you give me an example?
Sure.
How might AI change the way we learn?
Imagine personalized learning platforms that adapt to your individual learning style and pace. AI tutors that can provide real-time feedback and guidance. Virtual classrooms that connect students from all over the world, regardless of their physical location.
That's incredible.
It is.
It could democratize education.
It could.
And make it accessible to everyone.
Yes.
Regardless of their background or circumstances.
Exactly. What about communication?
Okay.
How might AI change the way we connect with each other? Well, we're already seeing the impact of AI-powered language translation tools that are breaking down language barriers and allowing people from different cultures to communicate more easily. But it goes beyond that. AI could help us understand each other better. To empathize with each other more deeply. To bridge the divides that separate us.
That's a beautiful thought.
It is.
It seems like AI has the potential to bring us closer together.
Yeah.
Not just in terms of physical distance, but also in terms of understanding and empathy.
Exactly. What about entertainment?
Okay.
How might AI change the way we experience movies, music, and art? Imagine AI-generated movies and TV shows that are tailored to your specific tastes.
Wow.
Music that adapts to your mood and environment. Artworks that evolve over time, responding to your interactions. The possibilities are endless.
It's like having a personal entertainment concierge.
It is.
They curates the perfect experience for you.
Exactly.
Based on my preferences and emotional state.
Yes.
That's pretty amazing.
It is.
But it also raises some interesting questions.
Yeah.
If AI can create all this amazing content, what happens to human creativity? Do we become passive consumers?
Yeah, that's a valid concern. And it goes back to what we were discussing earlier about finding the balance between human and machine. We need to ensure that AI enhances our creativity, not replaces it.
So it's not about letting AI do all the work for us.
Yeah.
It's about using it as a tool to amplify our own creativity.
Exactly.
And to push the boundaries of what's possible.
And I think that applies to all aspects of our lives. AI is a powerful tool, But it's up to us to decide how we want to use it. We need to be thoughtful.
Okay.
We need to be critical.
Right.
And we need to be proactive in shaping the future we want to create.
Well said.
Thanks.
This has been an incredible deep dive into the world of AI.
It has.
And it's clear that Amazon is playing a major role in this technological revolution.
Yeah, they are.
But it's not just about Amazon.
Right.
It's about all of us.
It is.
We're all part of this story.
Yeah.
And the choices we make today will determine the future of AI and the future of humanity.
I couldn't agree more. It's an exciting time to be alive, but it's also a time for caution and reflection.
Right.
We need to approach AI with a sense of wonder and a sense of responsibility.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground in this episode.
Oh, yeah.
From Amazon's ambitious AI strategy
to
the broader societal and ethical implications of this technology. But before we wrap things up, I want to leave our listeners with one final thought-provoking question.
Right.
We've talked a lot about how AI is changing the world.
Yes.
But how is it changing you?
Oh.
How has AI already impacted your life?
Yeah.
And how do you envision it shaping your future?
That's a great question, and it's one that I think everyone should be asking themselves.
Yeah.
AI is no longer some futuristic concept.
Right.
It's here, it's now, and it's changing the world around us at an accelerating pace.
Yeah.
The question is, are we ready for it?
Right.
Are we prepared for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead?
Well, hopefully this episode has given our listeners some food for thought and helped them better understand the complex landscape of AI.
It is complex.
We've explored the incredible potential of this technology.
We have.
But we've also acknowledged the risks and challenges.
We have.
It's a journey that we're all on together.
Yes.
And it's important to have open and honest conversations about where we're headed and how we want to get there.
Absolutely. And we encourage our listeners to continue this conversation.
Yeah.
Share your thoughts, your hopes,
Right.
your concerns. Let's work together to create a future where AI empowers us, connects us, and helps us build a better world for everyone.
That's a great note to end on.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI.
You're welcome.
Until next time.
Okay.
Keep exploring. Keep questioning.
Yes.
And keep those sources coming.
Absolutely.
We'll be here to help you make sense of it all.
We will. Nova Canvas is their image generation tool.
Okay.
And it's like having a digital artist at your beck and call.
So like those other AI image generators that are out there, what makes this one stand out?
It's about the level of control you have and the quality of the output. You're not just limited to like simple prompts.
Okay.
You can get really specific about the style, the composition, even the color palette, all using natural language.
So I could say something like, I want a picture of a cat wearing a monocle, riding a unicycle on a tightrope with the Eiffel Tower in the background.
Exactly.
And it could actually generate that.
Yeah, and it wouldn't just be some crude doodle either.
Yeah.
The images Nova Canvas creates are incredibly detailed and realistic.
That's impressive.
It is.
But what about the potential for misuse?
Okay.
I've seen those deep fake videos that are so convincing they're almost scary.
Yeah.
Could someone use Nova Canvas to create fake images that could spread misinformation?
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
And it's something that Amazon has addressed.
Okay.
They've built in safeguards like watermarking the images.
Okay.
So you can always trace them back to their origin. They also have content moderation features to prevent the generation of inappropriate or harmful content.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
It seems like they're trying to be responsible with this technology.
I think so.
Which is encouraging.
Yeah.
So we have Nova Canvas for images.
Okay.
What about video generation?
Right.
Is that technology available to the public yet?
So they have a tool called Referral.
Okay.
Which is basically the video equivalent of Nova Canvas.
Okay.
It lets you create short videos up to 6 seconds for now.
Okay.
Just by describing what you want to see.
Okay, let's say I want to make a quick video for my social media.
Yeah.
Could I use Referral to create something eye-catching and engaging?
You could.
Even if I have zero video editing skills?
Absolutely. And it's not just about creating the visuals either.
Okay.
You have a surprising amount of control over the editing process.
Okay.
You can adjust camera angles, add zoom effects, even create 360-degree pans.
Wow.
All through this simple, intuitive interface.
That's amazing.
It is.
It's like having a Hollywood-grade video editing suite.
It is.
Right on my laptop.
Right.
It's hard to believe we can do all this.
Yeah.
With just a few clicks now.
It's remarkable how far this technology has come.
It is.
And remember, they're constantly improving it.
Right.
They're planning to support longer videos in the future.
Okay.
So the creative possibilities are going to expand even further.
Okay, so we've covered Nova Canvas for images.
Right.
And Nova Reel for videos.
Yeah.
What about their most well-known AI product, Alexa?
Okay.
We touched on this earlier, but I'd love to dig a bit deeper into those new AI features you mentioned.
Right. They're giving Alexa a major upgrade.
Okay,
it's not just about responding to commands anymore. They're using AI to make her much more proactive and personalized.
What does that look like in practice? Can you give me a concrete example?
Sure. So imagine this.
Okay.
You're getting ready for work in the morning, and Alexa notices that there's a traffic jam on your usual route. She proactively suggests an alternate route that will save you time and get you to work on time.
That's pretty impressive.
It is.
It's like having a personal assistant who's always one step ahead.
Right.
But how does she know all this information about my commute?
It's all based on the data you share with Amazon.
Okay.
Your location data, your calendar appointments, even your purchase history can all be used to create a detailed profile of your habits and preferences.
So the more I use Alexa, the more she learns about me.
Exactly.
And the more personalized her suggestions become.
Right.
That's pretty cool. But it also makes me think about
Yeah.
those privacy concerns we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, it's a bit of a trade-off, isn't it?
It is.
Convenience and personalization often come at the cost of privacy.
Right.
It's up to each individual to decide what level of data sharing they're comfortable with.
Right.
But it's important to be aware of how your data is being used.
Right.
And to make informed choices.
Well said.
Thanks.
So they're making Alexa more proactive.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned personalization.
Right.
How is AI changing the way we interact with Alexa?
They're training her to adapt to your communication style.
Okay.
So if you're very direct and to the point, Alexa will mirror that.
Okay.
If you're more casual and conversational, she'll adjust accordingly.
It's all about making the interaction feel more natural and less robotic.
It is.
I can definitely see the appeal of that.
Yeah.
What about the emotional side of things?
Right.
Can AI really understand and respond to human emotions?
That's the holy grail of AI, isn't it?
It is.
To create machines that can truly empathize with us.
Yeah.
And they're making progress in that area.
Okay.
They're working on making Alexa more emotionally intelligent.
Okay.
So she can recognize your mood and respond appropriately.
So if I sound stressed,
yes,
Alexa might suggest some calming music.
Exactly.
Or a meditation exercise.
Or if you're feeling happy and energetic, she might play a fun game with you or suggest a dance party.
Right.
It's all about creating a more nuanced and human-like interaction.
It's incredible to think about how far AI has come.
Yeah.
From simple voice commands to emotionally intelligent assistants.
Yeah.
It's evolving at an incredible pace.
It is.
And it's not just about the technology itself.
Right.
It's about how we use it.
Yeah.
And the choices we make about how we want to live our lives.
Absolutely.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground here.
Yeah.
From Amazon's new Nova models to their AI-powered shopping experiences and the future of Alexa.
Right.
But this article isn't just about the cool gadgets and features.
No.
It also delves into some of the bigger questions surrounding AI.
Right.
Like its impact on the workforce and the potential for misuse. What are your thoughts on these broader implications?
Well, I think it's important to acknowledge that AI is a powerful tool.
Okay.
And like any tool, it can be used for good or for bad.
It's a lot to process, right?
It is.
From shopping assistants to AI that can practically read our minds.
Yeah.
It can feel overwhelming.
It can. And I think that sense of being overwhelmed is something we all need to acknowledge. You know, we're not just talking about new gadgets here.
Right.
We're talking about a shift in how we live and work.
Yeah.
That's happening right now.
And that's what makes this deep dive so important.
Absolutely.
You know, it's about giving you the tools to understand what's happening. So you can be an active participant in this AI-powered future.
Exactly.
Not just swept along by it.
Right. Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
Especially in a world where technology is evolving so rapidly.
We've talked a lot about Amazon's specific AI innovations.
Yes.
But you mentioned earlier that they see themselves as almost an electricity company for AI.
I did.
What does that mean in the long run?
Well, it means they're not just building AI for their own products and services.
No, okay.
They're aiming to become the go-to provider of AI tools for everyone.
So like everyone?
Yeah, like everyone.
Okay.
Imagine businesses, big and small, using Amazon's AI
Right.
to power everything from marketing campaigns to manufacturing processes.
It's not just about buying stuff on Amazon anymore, but about tapping into their AI brain to solve problems in every industry imaginable.
That's the vision, and the article highlights how this could be a huge shift in the tech landscape.
Okay.
You know, it could even change the way we think about competition.
Right.
Imagine if Amazon's AI is so good that even their competitors rely on it.
That's fascinating.
It is.
It's almost like they're aiming to become the operating system for the AI-powered world.
It is, but what does that mean for us, the everyday users?
That's a good question. What does that mean for us?
It could mean a level of convenience and personalization we can barely imagine right now.
Give me an example.
Okay, so think about AI that anticipates your needs before you even know them.
Okay.
Seamlessly integrating into your life to make everything run smoother.
Okay. That sounds appealing.
It does.
But it also brings up those privacy concerns again.
Right.
Where's the line between helpful AI and AI that knows a little too much about us?
That's the million-dollar question.
Right.
And there are no easy answers.
Yeah.
The article doesn't delve too deeply into the ethical side.
Okay.
But it's something we can't ignore.
Right.
As AI gets more powerful, the stakes get higher.
It's like we're at a fork in the road.
Yeah.
One path leads to incredible advancements that could benefit humanity in countless ways. The other path leads to a world where our privacy is eroded and AI is used to manipulate or control us.
I think that's a really powerful analogy, and it highlights the importance of making informed choices.
Right.
You know, we can't just passively accept whatever the tech giants dish out. We need to be engaged, to ask tough questions, and to demand that AI is developed and used ethically.
So it's not just about being aware of the cool new features and gadgets, but about understanding the implications.
Exactly.
And making our voices heard.
Exactly. And that's why we're here on the Deep Dive.
Yeah.
Trying to equip you with the knowledge you need to navigate this complex landscape.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground in this episode.
We have.
We've explored Amazon's AI ambitions from their Nova models to their vision of becoming an AI powerhouse.
Yeah.
We've talked about the potential benefits and the potential pitfalls.
Absolutely.
But I want to wrap things up by bringing it back to you, the listener. What's your takeaway from all of this?
Yeah. What will you remember?
So one thing you'll remember from this deep dive.
For me, it's the reminder that the future of AI is not predetermined.
Okay.
It's something we're actively shaping with our choices and actions.
I think that's a great point.
Yeah.
We're not just passive observers.
Right.
We're all participants in this AI revolution.
Absolutely.
And we have a responsibility to ensure that it serves humanity.
Yeah.
Not the other way around.
I agree. And it starts with being informed, with asking questions, and with engaging in thoughtful discussions like the one we've had today.
Well said. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
You're welcome.
Into the world of Amazon's AI revolution.
It was my pleasure.
We hope you found it informative.
Yes.
Insightful. And maybe even a little bit inspiring.
Absolutely.
Until next time.
Okay.
Keep exploring. Keep questioning.
Yeah.
And keep those sources coming.
We'll be here to help you make sense of it all.
We will.